So, that there's the consequences. That's really all that life is living a good life. We're going to have such a definition, or attempt to make a definition of what human beings should live for, what their brain should calculate as the mission of their life. You can't make distinctions between your consciousness and another human being's consciousness. There's just no logical argument, unless you think your consciousness is doing something special, that your fantasies are somehow better, that your aspirations are better, that your desires are, that your senses are somehow more tingly and more lovable. We're all these feeling creatures walking this planet, and we can emotionally hate each other, we can emotionally be revolted by each other, we can have lots of emotions, but when we're going to get intellectual, we're going to use our brains, there's no way to avoid the fact that our brains have to be appreciating what's going on in all these other consciousness vessels, because those vessels are just as important as your sensibilities, your vessel. The welfare, the harm, the meaning is no less substantial. There's just no logical way to escape this reality. The jumping on the grenade scenario, the sacrifice yourself for the good of the team or the good of the collective, it can't be ignored. It is the rational, intellectual obligation.
There are far more animals in the wild than on factory farms and in laboratories, and many of them die in excruciating pain after living very short lives. Particularly troubling are the species whose strategy is to live fast, die young, and leave plenty of offspring. Many produce thousands of young, the vast majority of which die very quickly. Richard Dawkins is one of many who have remarked on the cruelty of nature. He writes, quote, "The total amount of suffering per year in the natural world is beyond all decent contemplation. During the minute it takes me to compose this sentence, thousands of animals are being eaten alive. Others are running for their lives, whimpering with fear. Others are being slowly devoured from within by rasping parasites. Thousands of all kinds are dying from starvation, thirst, and disease."